Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob with Rob's Nerdy Knives. I have a very special unboxing, something that came in, something I bought on NAF sale. So let's take a look. Today I'm opening up with my Benchmade Mini Adamas. This is in the carbon fiber and Magna Cut. I had a chance to strop this up and made this crazy sharp. This is going to be a pretty cool unboxing, I think. I think you're all going to enjoy this. I think we got enough in there. All right, let's get this open. All right, a little wrapping paper. All right, this is a custom knife factory. Let's take a look at what we got. Velcroed in here. What do we got? We got hardware, all sorts of stuff in here. An Evolution 3.0. Nice little case there. Very cool. All right. I don't know what we got here. These are like washers and stuff, multi-row bearings. These are really cool. A bunch of extra hardware. Looks like an extra set of washers and everything. Very, very cool. And I think he put the regular washers in there. I might switch that back out. But here we go. It's a kind of a cool cloth. I'm assuming that's what came with it. This is the Evo 3.0. Look at that nice texture on there. The thumb studs. Big old clip there. Look at that, beautifully dead nuts centered. Really nice. Clip here. Should go in and out of the pocket pretty easily. Got some nice jimping. Everything's nicely chamfered, contoured handle. I love the texture pattern on here. That's really cool. All right, let's go ahead and do a flip here. We'll do the thumb studs first. Oops, that's a big boy blade. Let's see how that goes. Okay. All right, so that's not going to have the real drop shut like I would expect it to have. It's more because of the thick washers. It is very glidey, very smooth. So if you like the slow roll, you would love that. I'm not a big fan of that. I do love the grip here. The choke up is great. Jimping here is fantastic. Jimping aggressive on the back is really cool with this back spacer. Looks like all T8s. That looks like a T15. I'll have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure that's what that is. These are at least T8s. Maybe they're T10s. I don't know. Beautiful hollow grind. Look at that thick aggressive blade. Thin edge down here. Nice and sharp. And this is, what do we got here? 603 M390. So this is the 603, I guess, version. Let's see here. It does drop, but it's not as, I like the drop shutty of a Cade ceramic ball bearing, so we'll be switching that out for sure. It is very smooth. You can feel that buttery smooth with those washers, and I know some people love that, and that's kind of cool. I'm not necessarily a big fan of that, so we will definitely be putting the regular washers back in there at least. So, I mean, what we're dealing with, this is what he put in here. The guy I bought it from, 6mm. These are the phosphor bronze washers. It's not what you see here. These are the original washers that were in it. And if you can see that these are Cade ceramic bearings. They are caged in there, but you're missing one ball on this one already. So there's one missing right there. You can see that. That's kind of a bummer. Let's see here. How smooth is that? That's interesting. All right. So I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, what were the ones that they say they fit? Is it this one? No, it's not. Let me go grab my washers because I want to put those in. I'm going to put the Skiff's ones in. I'll get the hardware stuff. All right, we'll talk about the knife here in just a second, but to enjoy it, I kind of want to see, everything. I want to be able to experience it. I'm pretty sure the washers that are going to fit this, I think, are these guys. I'm not mistaken. Are they? We'll have to see. Got to get it open. Yeah, my voice is really hoarse. My son's just at a band competition. It was really awesome. They got second place overall in the finals. All right, yeah, so that's the ones that I think will fit in there. And these are just feel a little smoother than these. And this one, like I said, we're already missing one, I don't know if you can see that, one ball bearing in the washers. That's a real bummer. You would think that would be not the case, but there you go. So we'll put that over there. I'm pretty sure. All right, so I'm back. All right, so I needed to put this in here. And I'm pretty sure these are the ones that I would want. And I think they're pretty close here. See, 238, yeah. Outer diameters 420. These are 492. And I think the original washers, if we look at them, nope, I didn't want to zero that. Sorry. I don't know what I'm doing there. Okay. So let's do the inches. Yeah, see, these are 0.508, and these are 0.492. So I think these will work. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see if this is correct. Is this, I wonder if this is a T, maybe a T25? No, it's not a T25. Is it a T15? Oh, I think it's a T20. All right, so I'm going to have to get another washer. I mean, another screwdriver. There we go. I'm trying to find where I might have that T20. There's a T20. Yep, that's a T20, all right. Might need two of them, though. I don't know if I have two T20s. Hopefully I can get it with one. It's an unusual size. All right, so that's a T20. Now this is a T8. Are these T8s or T10s? I feel like it might be a little bigger. Could this be a T? That's a T8. Why is that not? Where's my T10? It's a T15. I should probably see if I had a T. There's a T9. Okay. Let's just make sure it's not a T9. So there's a T9. Okay, that's a T9. Let's go for a T10. That's another T9. That's a T10. All right. All right, T10. That's what I need. Alrighty then. I get a feeling I'm going to have a little leverage for this one at first. All right. That's a T20. Boy, I need a second T20. It's going to make this really challenging. Do I have a second T20? It's a T30. Don't know if this is going to work. Not ideal. I needed two T20s. I'm going to get another T20 bit. That's kind of important. There we go. All right, so let's get these other guys off. It's a little in there pretty good, so I'm gonna have to use this. That's some pretty cool washers, but you know, if you know, the benefit about washers like this, I will tell you, there's a good benefit to this. These kind of washers, if you're in a high dust environment, really dirty area, they can be great. They will work really, really wonderful to keep dust out. They won't, and the ball bearings won't get, like if you're, especially you're in a steel shop, there's a lot of steel dust. These are great, right? If you're out where you're around sand or something, they will be really, really fantastic. I highly, 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 highly recommend them. And, you know, I don't work in those environments, so they're not as necessary for me. Also, if you like that smooth Chris Reeve kind of glidey feel, you're going to love that kind of washers. And definitely, I think they're worth exploring, especially if that is your cup of tea and something you really, really enjoy, right? I would highly, highly recommend that. And I think you would probably enjoy that a whole lot. So, something I would consider maybe looking into. Now with these guys, I'm going to go ahead, screws are sticking to it. I'm going to go ahead and clean the little washer here. There's a washer right here as well, if I can get it off. It's being difficult. I think there's oil in there, it's kind of sticking. I'm not getting right underneath the washer edge. It's going to catch it. It's very thin. It's just got to get under there. What do I need? I need something like a small little screwdriver. It's my optical screwdriver. There we go. And there's a little oil in there. No big deal. We'll clean that out. Get it nice and tidied up. It's always good to lubricate your stuff. No issues with that whatsoever. I like to use oil, especially when I put stuff together. But when I take it apart, I do clean it. So to make sure it's fresh, right? So you'll notice there's a track on one side and there's not on the other. So that I'm going to use the non-track side. So this has non-track, so I'll put that over there. Because I'm going to put fresh washers in, right? Here's our blade stop pin. We'll put that back in, wipe that down. Now, before I do that, I'm going to put just a little drop of oil. I don't like to use a whole lot. All right, I think we're about ready to reassemble here. Got a little bit of oil. Oh, I do like to put a little oil on the detent track and the detent ball. So this is the 85 weight nano oil. Just a little drop. That was a bubble. We'll go right in the little detent hole, just a touch. Sometimes it always comes out too much, it feels like. It's hard to control. There we go. Go over the track here a little bit. I think that's plenty. All right, let's see if we can get this on. Just gonna feed this through. We'll tighten it in just a second. And maybe we'll put a little Loctite on there. We'll see. See if we're good. I like to put it in first just to make sure everything is centered. Because if you're not centered, a lot of times just taking it apart, reassembling it a second time can help that. Okay, so I'm just going to put that on there. And we're centered. Let's put the other screws on. When I put these on, this is a better screwdriver because I can twist it. It's a little spinny part here in the back. Makes it easier to be able to hold it here and bring it in. Let's see how we're doing. Oh yeah, there we go. Any blade rock? Actually we don't. Dead nut centered. Lock on good. All right. Let's make sure we're good as far as the pivot. I want to catch, yeah, there we go. So we just got to clear that, catch on the thumb, drop. Now, some people don't like that drop shut. I do. I don't mind it at all. You can use the thumb studs, I think. They work pretty nicely. Some people are not fans of thumb studs. Technically, these are dual-purpose thumb studs. They serve as a blade stop pin. This is actually the close pin. So the blade, when it's in the close and locks into the detent, so let's listen to that. No detent lash? We're good? Nice. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put these thick washers over here. I'm going to keep these in my collection because these might be cool to try on something down the road. I'm going to put these over here. Unfortunately, one of these washers was missing a ball bearing. That's a real bummer. Look at that. It's kind of unusual. Well, I mean, you've got a lot of backup ball bearings, I guess, but still not my ideal situation. Now, there's another set of washers right here. And those do look like they have all the ball bearings, right? So that's good. Got another pivot, oh, these are thumb studs too. That's cool. Yeah, a whole set of extra hardware if I wanted to replace that out. Guess you could anodize it and then put it on there. Because it is raw, right? I love the texture on here. All right, so everything is chamfered all the way around. That's really nice. The clip is beautifully chamfered, rounded all the way across. Very, very comfortable. It is pretty deep carry like that for a big old knife like this. Good handle to blade ratio. I don't see anywhere for a lanyard hole. So people who love lanyard holes, I'm sorry. I don't mind that. Absolutely got a beautiful choke up position. Beautiful slicey blade. Comes up here to a beautiful, beautiful thin edge. I love that. Nice, good edge. Even on both sides, yeah, very well. Super sharp. It's got a nice swedge on top. Great for cutting, sliciness. You can actually navigate your cuts as you go through, which is really, really cool. Again, all the chamfering, no sharp edges. Everything's been knocked down really well. Even right here, that's a typical spot that usually catches people. It can be a little sharp, and sometimes I have to knock that down because it cuts you, right? You don't want that. Great access to the lock bar, nice cutout, beautiful chamfering here with a little bit of jimping, which is the perfect one. So when you drop it like that, easily catch it, and then it just drops nice shut. I love that. So there you go. You can also just do that, and then now let's see where's the detent ball. So there's a ramp. You clear it. You're clear about right there, which is not a problem because you're going to come down to here to catch it, and then this is going to drop, right? Now, if you dropped it and you hit it here and you still have to clear that gets to be a pain. But you're about right here and you're dropped and you're clear, which is great. So, nice reverse flick, and I don't have a problem. Here I am. Easy, reverse flick, easy peasy. Yeah, look at that. I can't believe I just said easy peasy. I never say that. What the heck did that come from? Must be tired. It is late and I just had to open this, so there we go. Now, this is a custom knife, factory knife. This is the Evolution 3.0 or the Evo 3.0. It is an M390 blade steel. This looks like number 603. And according to the, 603, made on 922. This is a Jan Sorensen. Let's see here, Evolution knife, custom knife. And I'm not sure where this is made. I thought this was made overseas somewhere. But very, very cool. Very cool. Really, really neat. Excellent, excellent blade. I love the thickness. Very hardy stock. Super comfortable. Love the jimping. can do a nice reverse like that. You can even choke up here like this for a reverse cut, push cut. You can come in here for a pull cut. That's really, really nice. Works great left-handed, right-handed. It is a right-hand tip-up only, just so you know. So, sorry, lefties. But a lot of lefties will maybe carry this in their left-handed pocket, in their left-handed back pocket, and it'll work just fine for them. I don't know if you're one of those, but this is a really, really nice knife. Really, really nice. I like the action like this. Now, I know some people love washers, but I like the phosphor bronze washers. And I like Skiffs. I think the Skiffs make this just a little bit better. I don't know what the custom factory knife washers were like, comparable, but I know my Skiffs and I know their tolerances, and theirs can be just as good. I don't know. It is a multi-row. That looks a lot like what you would see in a Microtech, right? Maybe just a little smaller, but Microtech having their multi-row. It's 24 ball bearings here, and 24 is great, but as close as you are, you know, you saw we lost one ball bearing already, and I don't know if that happened when he took it out or if that was already gone. I mean, it could already be gone. Somebody may never noticed it, and so that happens. But action is beautiful. Look at that. Really, really nice. I have to check this going in the pocket. It has a nice ramp to come over. Looks pretty smooth. Yeah, everything's really, really cool. I love the texture, so I don't know if you can see that. Let me get all this stuff out of the way since we're done. I do know for this one I'm going to need an extra tool or two for sure, right? All right, so here we go. Here's the Evo 3.0. Get a nice close-up. You can see that hollow grind. Get a nice picture of that. Let's look at the back. Let's get a nice close-up of the blade and the handle. Look at that. And then the clip. Blade here. And the stop pins. This is similar to what you do on a Rick Hinderer. Chris Reeve. I don't know if Chris Reeve does this. Spartan, I think, does this too. Some other knives do this a lot. Their stop pins are on the outside, which is like a dual purpose. It can be a thumb stud too. See, can I do the reverse flick on the thumb stud here? I don't know, I think I can. It'll be a little more challenging, but let's see. I can. I got to figure it out. It's a big blade. Definitely not a small one. Definitely see this is not a small little one. Yeah, we're like 8.5 inches for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8.5 inches. It's gonna be a big one. Cutting edge is 3.5. All right, very, very cool. Really neat. I like this a lot. Minimal hardware. I mean, minimal signage on the blade. I love that. You just got a little etch in here. It's kind of a nice, classy little touch. You see on higher end knives. Action is beautiful. All right. So what I do now is, if the pivot does travel on me, it's not going to get blade rock. I'm going to put a little Loctite in there, make sure it's sealed in there, and that would be my next step. So I probably will do that. But very, very cool. This is definitely going to be a fun carry knife. Definitely will be carrying this one. So here we go. Make sure we clean that blade off. So you can see that beautiful hollow grind. It's a really gorgeous hollow grind. Really nice. Yeah, I'm digging this. Definitely digging this. Really, really cool. Really, really cool. Still got some stuff on camera. Oh, I got a little stuff for my well. So there we go. All right, guys. I don't know what else I want to talk about. Back spacer. It has the thumb hole, fuller hole, whatever you call it. Beautiful swedge. Thumb studs can be dual deployment. I think, let's see, can we get in here? Absolutely can. Middle finger flick right there. Beautiful hollow grind. Allows you to get right in there into that hollow grind part right there. Can easily reverse flick that. Can I do it left-handed? Let's see. Absolutely, I can. So, bonus opening. I see that. And I bet, can we do it? Yep, I could front flick it if I wanted to. It's not the most comfortable, but you can absolutely get up there and do a little front flip. That's kind of cool. All right, really cool. I like the clip is very aggressive. It's a big clip. Maybe a little bigger than I care for, but still, it matches the knife. Bold and big. So, there you go. Kind of a cool look. Definitely digging that. This will be a fun one. Definitely be a fun one. All right. Yeah, I know it's late. It's super late. It's late. Coming back from a band competition. What is it, like 2:30 in the morning? And my wife thinks I'm crazy. I had to edit a little part there where she thought, "What are you doing?" I said, "I got to get this up. Got to get this up." So I had to record this so I can get a chance to get my hand on this. Be dying going to bed not knowing that this was here. So there we go. Really, really cool. Really cool. Love the action. Really nice. All right, we'll do a review. I've got quite a few of my knives I need to do a review on. I'm kind of behind on my knives. Do a lot of reviews for the knives that get passed around or vendors let me take a look at, manufacturers. So I appreciate those, but we will get to this one. My voice is hoarse. It's very quiet. I'm not whispering, so I know there's a couple of you who hate whispering voice and are not Bob Ross fans, so sorry. My voice, I had to yell today. I'm one of the official yellers, I guess you could say, that cheers for the band, so support him all the way. They got second place overall in the finals. That's really, really good. They're going against some big schools. They're a 4A school going against 5A and 6As, and they got second overall. Beat all the 5As and all 6As. Super cool. In Texas, that's a big deal. Bands, we take our bands very seriously here, if you didn't know that. So, really, really cool. Digging this knife. Really good ergonomics. So I have large hands, so you can see that. Plenty of room. If you have extra large, double extra large hands, you will have plenty of room. Even here, I think easily extra large, double extra large. Here, triple extra large for sure. Nice aggressive jimping here. It's not uncomfortable jimping. It definitely works. So you can get all the way up here and really works nicely, okay? I love this sort of a stonewash finish. I guess that's what this is. And then you got a satin finish one way here. You got a little stonewash here. You got a satin finish the other way. And then another satin finish right there. It's kind of cool. Really, really well. It's a little sharp up here on the edge for sure. So if you needed to have a ferrous rod, there you go. That one will definitely scrape your nail. You can see that. But otherwise, still really, really nice. Really, really cool. So I don't know the full thing of this. I thought these were made over in Europe or Eastern Europe somewhere. I don't think they're made in China, I'm pretty sure, but I'll have to double check that. Sorry, don't know a whole lot about this knife company. I like it. I couldn't pass this up, so there we go. This is really cool. Appreciate you sticking with me this long. I'll probably edit a bunch of this video where I'll skip through me replacing the washers because I'm sure that's old hat, but it's just good to know those washers work really well. And by the way, if you didn't know, and if you have an Evo and you weren't sure, get the 6mm, 0.238 inner diameter, 0.492 outer diameter, 18 ball count with a thickness of 0.05 inches. A 6mm pivot is what you want. That works really, really nice. You do need 2 screws. I would recommend 2 T20s. And then these guys down here, I think are did I say T10s? Is that what I said, right? T10s? This is a T10, yeah. Yeah, so these are all T10s, which I think is pretty stinking cool. Nice, aggressive, big screws. Definitely not dealing with little T6s for sure here on this one. So, cool knife, cool knife. Sorry, I'm excited and tired at the same time, so it's not maybe coming across how excited I'm about to opening this, but I really am. I really, really, really am. Everybody's probably asleep. I'm trying to be quiet. So, yeah, maybe I'm whispering tonight. So if you don't like my whispering voice tonight, I have an excuse. I yelled, my voice is super hoarse, and it's late. So, but I had to get to this. Very, very cool. All right. Hey, let me know what you all think about this knife. If you guys have one and you're a fan of it, I'd love to hear from you down in the comments below. I do appreciate the comments. I do enjoy that content and that interaction, so let me know. Thanks. Also, if you found this content fun, interesting, worthwhile, entertaining, or informative, would you please consider hitting the like button down below? And if you've already hit that like button, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. Subscribing and liking the channel really helps me out. Helps the channel grow, helps me to do more things, produce more content, and more things for you ultimately. So thank you. Thank you very much. And if you've already done that, maybe consider hitting that notification button so you can be notified of future content like this. That would be really cool. And if you haven't already, maybe go over on Instagram and check me out at robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's on Instagram at Robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching today. Have a great day and a great week. Bye.